Hello, welcome back to Minecraft. We're once again playing on my piracy map. I've just realised YouTube Shorts were a bloody terrible idea. Mainly because it was the start of the day. I thought I'll just quickly watch a couple of shorts to wait for the sun to come up so we start at daylight and it's already bloody setting again. So, yeah, we won't start in the day, we'll start on the sunset. How lovely. So, but that's my life now. I seem to keep watching lemon YouTube Shorts. And I'm totally thrilled by this idea. Okay, so next build I'm wanting to work on is another set of houses. So I built, no, that house yesterday slash last time, last week, whatever. So now I've got this, which is a three buildings that are all going to turn into houses. And I kind of wanted to make them conjoined for no other reason than I've not done that before, and I thought it'd be an interesting attempt. Here's the thing. I'm not quite sure how I want to do it. This bit, this is all lovely worked out. That is a middle point. This is also worked out to be a middle point. So, in theory, if I do that and that, should be this bit, because the walls are going to be joined. It's just me trying to come up with a new design. I've not done this before, design-wise. I'm not copying. It's just something I'm trying to work out as I go. And I thought, I'll talk whilst I do it for a bit, though. This never ends up well, because I end up just getting sidetracked the entire time I'm trying to work it out. Either way, I am having another lovely day. Weather's finally turning to nice rather than how it was, which was wet and horrible. Though, to be fair, I think today's going to turn gloomy again. Just the last couple of days have been really nice. Haven't done anything, but it's been nice. I'm been mainly watching new series, editing, done a lot of that recently. My enthusiasm for doing what I'm doing sort of trailed off again, so I'm slowing down. But either way, I've still got a good couple of videos lined up, ready to go, so that's always nice. I need to actually edit them this week so they actually go when I want them to, which will make life a lot easier. Trying to decide, do I want to one up these or do I want. I'm feeling these are going to be on the level. Yeah, that should be good. I'll work that bit out later. That's how I always do my builds. You build up a little bit, and then you work out the rest as you go. I should have picked up some scaffolding, because I could have tons of it for the sole purpose of building. And then I have to keep leaving it in my warehouse. Yeah, trying to think of something to talk about whilst I do this. I've got a bit of a headache this afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. It's probably why I have a headache. Do that a lot, you know, forget to eat and go, I wonder why I have a headache and I'm starting to get moody and I don't really want to be around people. I don't want people to be around me. Oh yeah, I haven't eaten in 12 hours. And then I have to remember, oh no, wait, that would be 12 hours if I remembered to have breakfast. I'm very bad looking after myself, I'm realizing. As in, I really don't look after myself at all. I need to work on that. But I can't help it. I don't always get, I think I mentioned it before, I don't always get hungry anymore. And as a side thing about that, I just don't hungry, don't eat. Or I forget because I don't realize time's passing. Because I'm playing stuff like Minecraft where you think it's only going to take you 20 minutes to complete a thing and then it's 2 hours later and you're still working on it. I love this game. Still trying to work out what I'm going to do next once I finish all this. Like, I genuinely am thinking maybe, oh, this is a 3. I don't want that to be, oh no, it'll work. I'm generally thinking maybe a modded series just to flavour it all up a bit. but that might all get thrown out the window. I'm gonna go grab some scaffolding. I feel like I'm gonna need it. Yeah, so that could get all thrown out the window. Oh, my roof llama disappeared. Had a travelling tradesman and whatever, for whatever reason, one of the llamas spawned on the roof, which was hilarious. I was going to show you, but I completely forgot to record. Moving on to some chicken. Feel like it's probably going to be enough scaffolding there. So I've got quite a bit going, and I'm going to have to kill off a lot of my chickens later. Because they're getting quite full of the hang on, let me have some water. Feed the fish in my head. Yeah, I get quite a lot of fish. Fish? And quite a lot of chickens and stuff. Well, that doesn't look anywhere near it. Yeah, I'll look it up. Yeah, well, a lot of animals that have been bred for XP. I'm gonna have to do it again soon. Okay, what I'm feeling like, if I just build up to the height I sort of want, I feel like I've also probably started building this way too close to the wall. Either way, I'll build up to the height I want, and then I'll work out the finer details. That seems like a more sensible plan than trying to work it out as I go. So I'm not normally that good at working it out. So I talked about series in Dungeons and Dragons yesterday, well last time. So I really want to bring it back up again. I know what, hang on. Just, do I still have it open? Yes. Random topic generator. Let's have a look. What's my favorite outfit? My god. Oh, that's some ideas there. It's like the first one being, what's your favorite outfit? God, that's a topic that you could talk about for hours. Unless you're me. Though it did remind me that I recently went to an event with my sister. It was at Sisters, not my sister. It was both of them. It was a fashion show being held by a local business. And they do a lot of vintage retro type clothing. So they were showing off the new um, things to have in store. So I have actually bought a really nice dress that I really like. But it was really expensive. And it's a swing dress type thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It looks great on me though. I have a weird body size where I'm between. I am never exactly a size. I'm always between sizes. I'm sure there are many of you out there who can um, know what I mean. So it's a little bit difficult for me when it comes to knowing exactly what size I am. But yeah, so that's great. My favorite outfit. It's mostly black with red roses as a pattern, and tucks in nicely. I have one of those. They're not snake belts, but like a belt that reminds me so much of snake belts, which doesn't help you guys at all. So I don't actually know if snake belts are the name of the belt or if it's just what we called it because they had like snakes on them. I don't know. But either way, I like them. That wasn't how I was meant to do that. I mean, it was, but like I ruined that for me. But yeah, that was the other topic I just saw whilst I clicked through a couple. I don't know. It's another good one. These are terrible. That's an interesting one. I'm gonna find a better topic generator, but so it doesn't actually help too much. Why would I do that? I'm doing a brain thing, brain. Work with me, not against me. And I've forgotten what the question I just looked at because I sidetracked myself. I'm very good at this. This was a great thing. Maybe I should write stuff down next time. In a couple of months, actually, I think I mentioned this before. In like a month or so, or by the time this comes out, I will be 25. So I'm now officially ancient. Just thought you guys should be aware. I'm on the older end. Oh, I don't know. I don't care anymore. don't know what I'm going to be doing for my birthday. Probably not much. This way, I'm not actually. I'm working, but I'm employed, but I'm not actually working at the moment. I've been taken off on leave, sick leave, which I'm not going into until I know everything. But it just means that my pay goes from being good to being basic, which is fine, I suppose. I can't complain. I'm literally doing nothing, and I'm recording for that. And I'm kind of hoping that after all this, I'm just torn between hoping that they find something so I can go, oh my, look, I have this rare genetic condition. Please feel sorry for me. Or going for them to turn around and be like, yeah, there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. I'm one of those people who I feel like if there was something wrong, it's going to be tedious and require effort. Or I'm the type of person, if I'm going to get something, it's going to be something fun, and by that being not fun. um, and as much as I want, no, I don't want, but like, I'm sure people have had the random thoughts of, oh, wouldn't it be like not so cool, but so interesting if I had some disease that's going to kill me or something. I have a very bored life. You can tell that my highlight would be getting a contagious disease to ruin the world. But I've always had the thought process of, well, if I could have it so nobody else would, I would totally take it. So that I think really going anywhere anytime soon. So if I could be known for the person who took on the world's diseases, just so everybody else could live disease free, I would take it. But maybe that's just because I've got a main protagonist syndrome mentality, which I find it so weird, the people who have that to the extent that they can't actually see the world around them. Like, I have moments when I think, and I think we all do, why can't everybody just do what I tell them to? Maybe that's just actually feeling like a mum constantly syndrome. And then life would be easier if we did it that way. It doesn't half bug me when you know a way to do something and it would be so much easier and quicker if they just do it the way you tell them, and then they turn around and be like, no, we're going to do it this way. Why? Do it the way I told you. It's less stress for me. And then you have to remember there's like, if you're thinking, that's probably 15 other people all thinking the exact same thing, which is, why can't you just do it this way? It would be so much easier if you just do it this way. So I just don't understand the people who are so up themselves they can't notice, if that makes sense. Like the people who are constantly, woe me, oh look at this terrible thing that happened. I was 5 miles, no, actually 5 miles isn't that far. I was 5 states away. There we go. I don't know how far states are, but I know if you're in Texas, you can be going through Texas for like 3 days or something. I don't know, I'm just repeating internet memes. But the people who don't realize there's a greater world around them. So this is, I've mentioned I'm watching Buffy, and one of the characters, who, if you watch Buffy, you'll know Cordelia, she's the type of person I think wouldn't actually think exists in the real world, because who could be that self-involved? And then I realise I've met people like that. It's always great when you realise, oh wait, no. It's about like the people who have never met a Karen in real life before, and they just kind of think they're mostly an internet meme. And then they meet one, and it's the, oh god, no, they actually exist. That happens. Yeah, that's me with that self-involved people. And I can't say I'm perfect. I can't say I have moments when I'm not. Um, well, I totally don't just stop thinking about everybody else and wonder why things can't go my way for once. And then I remember, because I'm not the main protagonist in this TV show, I am the background protagonist that nobody's gonna like. They'll be the, actually, I say that, Even the worst background protagonists that you'll go, oh, I hate that person, they're so weird, they have a fan base. So I'm that person. I am the person that a couple of people like, but not many. And I'm alright with that. I don't need to be the star of the show. Doesn't mean I don't want to be, but I don't need to be. The important distinction. I'm aware that people have lives. I think. What's a life again? I'm too entertained by that idea, actually. Having a life sometimes. I'm still hoping to win the lottery. I haven't played in like 2 months. My shortcut in life. Become millionaire. By paying more money than I'm ever going to see back, but I don't mind it too much. So I want to move out. And I know you don't need to be a millionaire to move out, and I don't need that much money to move out anyway. Because I think I mentioned before, I've mentioned many times, I don't live alone. And there's so many things I want to try, creatively that is, but I can't do it whilst I'm in this house because there's always at least one person home. Which will be fine. Apart from it isn't, because it's it's awkward. I'm a very self-conscious person when it comes to doing stuff. Like many people, I went through stages where I wasn't exactly anyone's favourite person, so it's always better to act as people expect you to than have a bloomin' personality. If you don't have a personality that matches everybody else's boring views on life, oh dear, you're weird. So it is hilarious that the stuff that I did that people bully me for or accuse me of being weird for, everybody else is doing now. So, it feels like it's a bit magnificent for a house. I'll make it work. Feels very big. I say I'm sure a lot of people find that have that hilarity in their lives now. Of the whole, oh, you like computer games? Well, everybody likes computer games now. You like anime? Oh my god, have you seen this new anime? Hey guys, you remember when you used to bully, ridicule, find it hilarious that I like this stuff, and now you guys are all watching it? Yeah, what gives? And to be fair, that's what builds my personality up, which is I don't particularly like people. I know it's a very strange concept. I'm not overly social because I'm just not. I don't particularly like people because I don't hate them, just prefer not to be around them. Oh, that's exactly what you need to tell to your audience, your audience full of people. Oh yeah, I hate you guys. Now this is very different because I am here. That doesn't help. My wings are activated. And you guys are there. You're not with me. You're some distance away. I don't mind people like that. Who aren't actually. Well, I hate socializing. Well, I don't hate socializing. When you run through your life and the main people you know are people you don't actually really want to know, because your personalities don't mesh or something. Yeah, I just weird. For some reason, when I was in uni, I ended up with, I wouldn't say the popular kids, but like the outgoing lot. I don't hate them, I just realised they weren't good for me. They were. It's not the wrong word because they weren't toxic people, right? But the personality meshed so badly against mine, they became toxic to me, which was interesting. I'm sure they would have their own thoughts about me, and that's fine. I don't think it's wrong to dislike someone. This whole needing a reason to dislike someone is stupid. I think you can just dislike someone for basically no reason. It could be a gut instinct, whatever, but you don't like that person. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as long as you don't then start using that as an excuse to hurt or bully or pick on people. And that's the very tame ways, but if you don't like them, fine. That's fine. You don't have to like them. You don't have to like everyone. The whole BS when you're a kid of, oh, you have to be friends with everyone. That's BS. Like, no one's ever going to be friends with everyone. And if you don't want to deal with certain people, that's fine, as long as you're not hurting them. And that's the big thing, hurting them. That's what a lot of people forget, that bit. It's the whole, as long as you don't hurt anyone, it's fine. That's fine. I'm not saying this could be taken such the wrong way, but at the same time, if you don't like a certain type of people, that's fine. Just be quiet about it. You don't want to deal with them, you don't want to deal. Once again, I think that's fine. Just don't hurt them, don't deal with them. Just, you have to deny existences, and that's how I dealt with a lot of people in my school. Pretty sure that's how people dealt with me as well. They denied I existed, unless they needed something. It's fine. I mean, I always love that stereotype in like teen movies, especially the American ones, where the nerdy ass kids would get picked on by bullies because that's a thing that happens. And the bullies will always be stupid, like really dumb. And it'll be always the whole, oh, do my homework for me type deal. That's not really a thing I found out in real life. Though, to be fair, I wasn't that smart, so never had big issue with the people who disliked me in that way, wanting me to do their work for them. A lot of them would do it. I had more issues with having to make sure, reminding people I was part of their groups than being expected to do all the work on my own. Or maybe it was just my bullies. Okay, I have a very brown house, and mobs are gonna spawn up there. I feel like I need to add more to this. How long have I been prattling on? I've been prattling on for like half an hour. I don't even know what I've been prattling on about. Probably why people didn't like me. No, I say I had a bad time. I didn't have the best time, but I'm a lot more fortunate than some people. And I remember that all the time when I talk about experiences like when I was bullied or when I didn't get on with a lot of people. I know it wasn't so bad for me. It happened. Like I can't deny that it didn't happen. I can't say that everything was sunshine and rainbows and we all had such a good time, because guess what? I didn't. I wasn't beaten. I didn't. There was a little bit of physical abuse on the time. I just still remember the time someone tried to kill me on the bus, but we'll ignore that bit because I try not to think about it too much. But I say that after I just brought it up, and now a lot of people are going to be maybe not concerned, but interested. um, Basically, there was one time I usually sat at the front of the bus. I didn't like sitting at the back. I prefer to see where I'm going. It's that type of thing. And I was quite picky about where I sat about it, which led to a lot of people intentionally trying to ruin my life preferences day by sitting where I wanted to sit, which I found hilarious because normally they wouldn't want to sit there. It's one of those type deals. Anyway, so I was sitting at the back for once, like a normal, rebellious teenager, because that's where they all sat. And one of the people, I don't even know who sat behind me, they had some plastic or whatever and they stuck it over my face and held it down. But at times, luckily, it was too small for them to actually harm me. Silver lining there. But fun times. I've always said if I was going to die, I'd love someone to attempt to murder me. We should have realised it's already happened at one point. No, I didn't report it. I should have reported it, but I didn't. It wasn't. It's a case of I didn't really know who did it, and honestly, it just seemed like too much effort at the time. In hindsight, which is always 2020, totally should have. That shouldn't be there. That should be. Yeah. So in hindsight, totally should have reported it. Bit too late to do it now. But yeah, that's the time I nearly died on the bus. I didn't really. I was nowhere near death. Still technically attempted murder. That is interesting to think about. It wasn't the worst thing that happened to me. That was all the emotional abuse and psychological that I went through. Now that really messes up a person. Because I can still joke about unaliving myself, which I shouldn't. Maybe I should be seeing a therapist. But I can easily joke about all that. I can't about some of the mental stuff. That's fine. That's life. That's how I live. That's how I suffer. That's not too bad. I probably will add a chimney on it. Some windows, 3 houses. Little scaffolding I'm slowly throwing around. You know what? I'm gonna end it here. I will either finish it off camera or work out what I'm doing off camera, but yeah. So thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe if you can. Tell me something awesome, tell me terrible, looking terrible. This is signing off. Goodbye.